This is an educational presentation for the game Royal Match, and it will cover several basic fundamentals and tips that I've picked up along the way since I started playing 2 years ago. First off, a bit about myself. I go by atrain64 on YouTube, and I am currently a hardware engineer at IBM. I'm also a former content creator on Twitch, and I used to play games competitively like StarCraft 2 and Fortnite, which you'll find some of my archived highlights on my channel. For Royal Match, I am a completely free-to-play player, and apparently I have way too much time on my hands, as evidenced by making this presentation. Some of my in-game credentials show my coin bank of over 500,000 coins, and my pre-level and in-game boosters are all in the several hundreds. And I'm hoping with the information I teach you in this video, that you'll be able to not only get to the Royal Leagues at the end of the game, but also win them, all without making any in-game purchases. The basics of matching are simple. Prioritize power-ups and combos. Here's a list of the power-ups you can create in the game Royal Match. The propeller will hit one square around, but not diagonally, and then fly off to hit a single objective. It's useful for hard-to-reach objectives. The rocket will hit everything in a straight line in the direction the tip's facing. The direction is determined at the time of creation. TNT will hit everything in a 5x5 square. The light ball can take out all of a single color next to it. If no color is targeted, which is achieved by just tapping it, then the color chosen is whatever there is the most of on the board at the time. And finally, the super light ball becomes available after level 292. It replaces the regular light ball and triggers twice. The prerequisite, you gotta win 10 levels in a row without losing, and losing a level will lose the super light ball and force a restart of the requirement. Power-up combos are made by matching two power-ups. I'll now rank all the power-up combinations on how strong and useful I feel they are in the game. One of the strongest power-up combinations you can make involves the rocket and the light ball. And I've given it the top ranking in the S tier, rank S1. One of the pros is that it hits targets multiple times because each rocket is guaranteed to hit. But one of the cons is that the rockets are restricted only to the vertical and horizontal lines within reach. The next power-up combination is the propeller plus light ball, which turns all of a single color into propellers. Propellers are guaranteed to target your objectives first, which can be nice to clear those hard-to-reach objectives. But one of the cons is that there can be a low number of hits depending on how much of a color is on the board when this combination is activated. One of everyone's favorite combos, the double light ball ranks high in the S tier and is guaranteed to hit every square on the board once, or twice if you have the super light ball reward. The final combination with an S tier ranking is the TNT plus light ball, which turns all of a single color into TNT barrels. These barrels follow the same mechanics, which means they'll each individually explode in 5x5 squares. But a major downside of this combination is that each target is only hitting once, even though there are many barrels on the screen. And that's because they all explode at the same exact time. The beginning of the A tier combinations features a rocket and a TNT barrel, which will hit all targets within a 3-square vertical and horizontal line at the point of combination. The starting 3x3 area is hit twice, while everything after that is only hit once. However, a downside of using this combo is that the 3x3 area is going to be smaller than the 5x5 area of the original TNT. The second combo in the A tier list is the double TNT barrels, which grants a 9x9 square explosion. While the explosion radius is great, the targets within the explosion will only be hit once, even though there are 2 barrels. Given the objective, it might be better to tap a single barrel to guarantee 2 hits instead. The final combo in the A tier ranks is the propeller plus TNT barrel, which sends off a TNT barrel to a target objective. This is nice for reaching a group of targets that are far away to reach. But like the combo before it, this power-up only hits once, and it might be better to tap the propeller or barrel individually to guarantee 2 hits instead. The final tier of power combinations is the B tier, and it starts with the propeller plus rocket combo. This combination sends a rocket to an objective, and the direction of the rocket is determined by the way the rocket is facing upon activation. One of the pros is that this can hit a line of objectives that is far away to reach, but one of the cons is that it only hits once, and given the objective, it might be better to tap one of the power-ups and guarantee 2 hits instead. Double propellers will hit 1 square round but not diagonally at the point of combination, and then 3 propellers will fly off to hit 3 different objectives. The final power-up combination is not much of a combination at all. Double rockets will always create a vertical and horizontal line at the point of combination, but given the way the rockets are facing, this might not accomplish much to begin with. It's time to talk about the top strategy in the game, and that is keeping the first try streak alive. Every move matters. The game is designed so that you usually have just enough moves to clear a level. And since there's no time limit in normal levels, take your time and decide the best move that either sets up future combos or takes out obstacles the most efficiently. The rewards will magnify if you keep the first try streak alive, so we need to win every level on the first try to maintain the following. The first is the Butler's Gift, which gives you 1 of each power-up at the start of each level. The second is the Super Light Ball, which appears at level 292 and is rewarded after 10 consecutive first try wins. The Super Light Ball basically causes all of your light balls to trigger twice. One of the rewards for completing levels on the first try is the Lava Quest, which is a contest that runs daily, rewarding 10,000 coins divided by the number of surviving players after 7 levels. The coins are only awarded if you pass each of the next 7 levels on the first try. And if you're curious, I've only once ever received all 10,000 coins for myself. Another first try contest is the Space Mission, which is a competition among 3 to 5 players and runs Friday through Sunday. You can actually enter this contest endless times, which means you could earn infinite rewards, although technically you will eventually just run out of time in a weekend. The first time you win, you can also gain a card pack. Another side game is the Archer Arena, which is a competition among several players and also runs Friday through Sunday. There are rewards for both completion and the final standing. Beating levels on the first try is not necessary for this game, however, it will multiply targets obtained by up to 100 if you do complete the levels on the first try. Sometimes you will have to use your items and coins to win on the first try. That's just part of the game. But if you keep the streak alive, you will eventually develop a bank of boosters and coins. It is worth it to use in-game items first to try and complete a level. Sometimes you will need to use coins to extend levels in order to complete a level on the first try. While it may seem costly at first, it's actually more costly to lose the rewards obtained from the first try streak. Maximizing the reward multipliers is a great way to obtain rewards quickly. There are 2 ways to multiply rewards. The first are via the hard and super hard levels. Hard levels appear on every 5th level and grant 3x rewards, while super hard levels appear on every 9th level and grant 5x rewards. The other way to multiply the rewards is via the Book of Treasures and the Propeller Madness, which are side games that track the collection of either red books or propellers obtained during your gameplay. Both have multiple 30-minute periods that grant 2x rewards. If you play a hard level or a super hard level while your 2x reward period is active, the multipliers will actually stack, meaning you can earn up to 6x or even 10x rewards on a single level. Here are all the rewards listed for the Book of Treasures minigame. You'll see there are 2x multipliers at steps 8, 12, 17, and 20. The rewards for the Propeller Madness minigame have 2x multipliers at steps 4, 8, 12, and 16. Here's another top strategy for the game. Dedicate your time for 2x rewards. For example, I personally set aside time to play when there's only 2x rewards available. On Mondays when the Book of Treasures and Lightning Rush comes out, I set aside 60 to 90 minutes to play Royal Match and clear as many levels as possible. I will likely hit 3 of the 2x rewards in the first 90 minutes, which helps me obtain a high Lightning Rush score in order to beat the competition. Here's an example of where I took advantage of the 10x reward bonus from a super hard level in order to score over 3,000 lightning bolts. If you maximize your reward multipliers, you can usually dominate the competition, unless they've also watched this video and are doing the same exact thing. The final tip I have for you is to time your bankable bonuses. Some bonuses must be claimed to be activated. For example, you can save the timed pre-level boosters from the Team Treasure contest until you're ready to use them. Try saving these for when you have an active 2x multiplier. Make sure you always get your free weekly items. Also, claim your area progress rewards. Don't neglect these, as completing the areas is the only way to reach the Royal Leagues. There's a nice little trick you can use when playing the Pickaxe Treasures minigame. Instead of spending pickaxes as soon as you get them, you can actually let them bank over time, and then the game will show a max symbol over your pickaxe count. At this point, you can open all the treasure chests quickly at once. Kinda nice if you just want to be a lazy gamer like me. Finally, for the card collection, I strongly suggest that you save all your stars until all you have left to obtain are the rare gold cards that you can't obtain via trading with friends or your team. Spending 500 stars will guarantee that you get the gold cards that you are missing. The final tip I'd like to share with you is in regard to the Dragon's Nest minigame. These are the tips that I share with my teammates to ensure that they have the best chance to hatch all their dragons in time and secure a unique avatar frame as their prize. Number 1. Be selective. Only invite and accept friends who you know will play and contribute. Number 2. Only play the pinball machine when you can multiply the score by 50. Number 3. Pull the launcher down 1/3 of the way and you'll always drop down through the center gap and have the best chance at scoring 10,000 points. And number 4. Be patient. Don't just spend your magic balls because you have them. I suggest building up a bank and waiting for your teammates to contribute. This way, you can focus on dragons that need more attention first.